I think social media uh, projects an unreal picture. I think it tantalizes you with lies, just like Satan in the Garden of Eden.
I really wanted to ask you guys this question. Is is marriage worth it?
Oh, that's an absolute yes for me, without hesitation.
Because it's really costly, like 50% divorce rate. If you get divorced, the kids are split, you split your assets, there's time, there's sacrifice. There's a lot of risk.
There's a lot of risk, but we're only made aware of that through media and personal observation. That was not part of our conversation, so that wasn't considered in the risk factor.
So you guys have been married 52 years.
52 years this coming February 3rd.
That's incredible. You guys have 4 kids, 11 grandkids, 5 great grandkids. And I think we're living in a culture nowadays where people are aspiring to be dinks, double income, no kids, more than they are to aspire to marriage with kids and being fruitful and multiplying. And what do you think is driving that cultural shift?
Well, I guess I would have to start with just the demands put on us by society. Just the culture is different than it was for us back in. See, we're 50s babies. We were born in 1951. Very different culture, and it was not odd to see the stay-at-home mom, the dad working one job.
Yeah.
But now that's unheard of. It looks rather odd, I guess, to the secular world.
Yeah.
But I would have to think that it's just the way culture has nudged the family unit.
But it's going directly against God's word of it's not good for man to be alone. And he created Eve, created a helpmate, and marriage was the first institution that was there, and we are running in the complete opposite direction.
Disposable.
I think social media projects an unreal picture, and then so you see these successful people. The only way to do that is to be highly successful. So, maybe the kids are baggage you don't want to have. But that was not our idea. I mean, we were family oriented when we were single. So we
Godward.
we weren't thinking about success and making money. I mean, that wasn't part of it. We wanted family and we wanted to serve God. So a whole different motivation.
And I think it to work.
Social media puts that, puts these beautiful homes, and so you think, oh, I got to be like that. I've got to have this big spacious house, and you can't do that on a single income. So, I think it tantalizes you with lies, just like Satan in the Garden of Eden with the apple. He tempted with something that, number one, it wasn't true. She wasn't going to become like God. And so the same thing is true for social media. It tempts you with things that it's not going to pan out that way.
I definitely struggle with that as a man because I see all my friends getting promoted, having their own business, becoming CEO, CFO, and you get in this comparison mindset, and all of a sudden success is defined as like material possessions, the house, the status, the position, instead of a life of significant service and sacrifice. It's hard to reframe that in a biblical mindset. I love when Paul says the quiet and peaceable life, because everyone wants the loud, the famous, the prestigious.
For us, it's just the meaningful.
Yeah.
We don't have to be loud, but we want to be significant.
Yeah.
We want to matter, make a difference.
I get concerned for ladies who are pursuing career over family and being a mother, because their biological clock is clicking in a way. And if they pursue their career to their 40s and then they're thinking, oh, I'm all alone, I want to get married, then they can't have kids. One of the questions Megan and I have been asking is like, in 50 years, who do we want to be sharing Thanksgiving with? Who do we want to be at Christmas? And then we're like, oh, we want more kids.
You go.
Yeah, that's a very good thought, because like for us, of course, we didn't plan it that way. but we have wonderful Christmases and wonderful Thanksgivings
and
because
wonderful Easters.
and everybody wants to be part of that. It's not dysfunctional. It's not, you can't talk to one sibling because they're going to freak out or whatever. It's not that. We've just always been very close, and so now that's projected down to the grandkids, and that's going to be their memories, and so therefore they probably will have a desire to recreate that in their own lives.
So I think the theme you guys are hitting on, it's not possessions, it's people that gives meaning to life. It's relationships, it's community, it's family, and we've lost that. And the reason I wanted to have this conversation is your guys' 52 years of marriage. If people want that, the value, the meaning of marriage, family, grandkids, I think they need to model success, and we've rarely seen people married that long. How did you guys do it?